All right, folks, hopefully now we have a better connection. And I'm going to start back up. I'm on the 2003 Jeep Liberty, lot number 41. And it is the 2003 Jeep Liberty rebuild salvage on this one, folks. Rebuild salvage. I'm going to let it count itself down just a few seconds. But this is on the 2003 Jeep Liberty rebuild salvage, folks. I'm at 400 now, 4 and a quarter. 400 bid now, 4 and a quarter. Bid 4 and a quarter, 425, 425, 4 and a quarter. Sold $400, sold $400. Lot number 42 is going to be the 2010 Ford Flex. This one here, 2010 Ford Flex, folks. 11 and a half, now 1200. I'm at 1200, now 12 and a half. 12 and a half, now 13. Now 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half, 1450. 1450, now 15. I'm 15. 14 and a half, now 15. Now 15 and a half. 1500, now 15 and a half. Bid 15 and a half. 1550, now 16. I'm 1600, now 16 and a half. Bid 16 and a half, now 17. I need 17. 16 and a half, now 17. Bid 17, now 17 and a half. I'm 1700, now 17 and a half. Bid 17 and a half. 1750, now 1800. I need 1800. 17 and a half, now 18. Bid 18. Sold 17 and a half. Sold 17 and a half. Lot number 43 is a 2009 Jeep Patriot. This one here, folks, lot number 43 is going to be your 2009 Jeep Patriot, folks. 575, 600, now 6 and a quarter. I'm 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half, 650. 6 and a half, now 675. I'm 6 and a half, now 675, now 700. Bid 700. 675, now 700. $700. Now bid 700. Now 7 and a quarter. 700 bid, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter. 725. Now 7 and a half. I'm 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half. 750, now 775. I'm at 7 and a half, now 775, now 800. Bid 800. 775, now 800. Bid 800. Sold 775. Sold 775. Lot number 44 is going to be the 2017 Mitsubishi Lancer, folks. 2017 Mitsubishi Lancer. 500 now, 5 and a quarter. 500 bid now, 5 and a quarter. Bid 5 and a quarter. 525. 5 and a quarter. Now 5 and a half. I'm 5 and a quarter. Now 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half. 550. 5 and a half. Now 575. 575. Now 600. Bid 600. Now 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. Now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half. Now 675. 675. Now 700. Bid 700. $700. Now 7 and a quarter. I'm 7 and a quarter. Now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half. 750. Now 775. I'm 7 and a half. Now 775. Bid 775. Now 800. Bid 800. $800. 800. Now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid. Now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter. Now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter. Now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter. Now 8 and a half. Sold 8 and a quarter. Sold 8 and a quarter. Lot number 45 is going to be the 2014 Dodge Journey, folks. This one here is a 2014 Dodge Journey, folks. 14 and a half, now 15. I'm at 14 and a half, now 15. Bid 15, 14 and a half, now 15. 1500, now 15 and a half. I'm at 1500, now 15 and a half. Bid 15 and a half, 1550. 1550, now 16. I need 16. 1550, now 16. Bid 16, 1600. Sold 15 and a half. Sold 15 and a half. 1,550. Lot number 46 is going to be a 2004 Chevrolet Silverado. This one here is going to be the 2004 Chevrolet Silverado. 2004 Chevy Silverado, 445 and a half, 46, now 46 and a half. I'm at 4,600, now 46 and a half. Bid 46 and a half, 47, now 47 and a half. I'm at 4,700, now 47 and a half. Bid 47 and a half, now 48. I'm 4,800, now 48 and a half. Bid 48 and a half, 48 and a half. 49, now 49 and a half. Bid 49 and a half, now 5,000. 5,100, now 52. I'm 5,100, now 52, now 53. Bid 53, now 5,300, now 54, now 55. I'm 5,400, now 55. Bid 55, now 50, now 56. 5,600, now 57. Bid 57, 5,700, now 58. I'm 5,800, now 59. Bid 59, 5,800, now 59. Bid 59, now 6,000. $6,000. 6,000, now 61. Bid 6,100. 6,100, now 62. I'm 6,200, now 63. Bid 63. 6,300, now 64. Bid 64, now 65. I'm 6,400, now 65. Bid 65. 6,500. Sold 6,400. Sold 6,400. There you go. Next up is going to be your 2002 Chevrolet Silverado Rebuild Salvage, folks. Rebuild Salvage. Lot number 47 is the 2002 Chevy Silverado Rebuild Salvage on this one, folks. Here we go. 875, now 900. I'm at 875, now 900. Bid 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter. 9 and a half, now 975. I'm at 9 and a half, now 975. 975, now 1,000, 1,050. $1,000 bid, now 1,050. Bid 1,050, now 1,100. 11 and a half, now 12. Bid 12, 11 and a half, now 12, now 12 and a half. I'm 12 and a half, now 13, now 13 and a half. Bid 13 and a half, 1350, now 14. I'm 1,400, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half, now 15. I need 15. 14 and a half, now 15, now 15 and a half. Bid 15 and a half. 15 and a half, now 16. I need 1,600. 15 and a half, now 16. Bid 16 and a half, now 17. I need 17. 1,700, now 17 and a half. Bid 17 and a half. 1,700, now 17 and a half. Sold 1,700. Sold 1,700. Lot number 48 is a 2002 Chevrolet Suburban. This one here, 2002 Chevy Suburban, folks. 275, now 300. I'm at 275, now 300. Bid 300, 375, now 400. 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. I'm 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. Bid 4 and a half, 450, 475, now 500. Bid 500, 475, now 500. Bid 500, 575, now 600. Bid 600, 575, now 600, now 6 and a quarter. 600 bid, now 6 and a quarter. Bid 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. I'm 6 and a half, now 675. I'm 6 and a half, now 675. Bid 675, 675. 700, now 7 and a quarter. 700 bid, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. I'm 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half, 750. 775, now 800. Bid 800, so 800, now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter. 8 and a half, now 875. I'm 8 and a half, now 875. Bid 875. Sold 8 and a half. Sold 8 and a half. Lot number 49 is going to be the 2010 Lincoln Navigator. 2010 Lincoln Navigator, folks. 975, now 1,000. 975, now 1,000. 1,050, now 1,100. I'm at 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100, now 11 and a half. I'm at 1,100, now 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, now 12 and a half. 12 and a half, now 13. I'm 1,300, now 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half. Bid 1450, 1450, now 15. I'm 1,500, now 15 and a half, now 16. Bid 16, now 16 and a half, now 17. Bid 17, 1,700, 1,700. Sold 16 and a half, sold 16 and a half. Lot number 50 is going to be the 1995 Ford Ranger, folks. This one here is a 1995 Ford Ranger. 2.5, 275, 300, now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a bit, now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, now 375. I'm 375, now 400, now 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, now 475, 475, now 500, bid 500, 500, now 5 and a quarter, 5 and a bit, now 5 and a quarter, bid 5 and a quarter, 525, 5 and a quarter, sold $500, sold $500. Lot number 51 is a rebuilt salvage 2003 Chevrolet Silverado, folks. Rebuilt salvage on the 2003 Chevy Silverado. I'm at 15 and a half, now 16. 15 and a half, now 16. 1,600. 1,600. Bid 1,600. I'm at 15 and a half, now 16. Bid 16. Now 16 and a half. I'm 1,600, now 16 and a half, now 17. Bid 17. 16 and a half, now 17. 1,700. Sold for 16 and a half, sold 16 and a half. Lot number 52 is going to be your 2007 Nissan Altima, folks. 2007 Nissan Altima, folks. 200, now 2 and a quarter, 2 and a bit, now 2 and a quarter, bid 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, now 275. I'm at 2 and a half, now 275, bid 275, 275, 300, now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a bit, now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, now 375. I'm at 375, 400, now 4 and a quarter, bid 4 and a quarter, 425, 425. Sold $400, sold $400. Lot number 53 is going to be the 2007 Chrysler Aspen. This is your 2007 Chrysler Aspen, folks. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. I'm 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half, now 575. 5 and a half, now 575. 575, now 600, now 6 and a quarter. 600 bid, now 6 and a quarter. Bid 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. I'm 6 and a half, now 675. Bid 675, 675. Now 700. I'm 700, now 7 and a quarter. 7 and a bid, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter, 725. Sold $700, sold $700. Lot number 54 is going to be the 2002 Chevy Blazer. This is a 2002 Chevrolet Blazer, folks. 3 and a quarter, not 3 and a half. I'm 3 and a quarter, not 3 and a half. Bid 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, not 3 and a half. 350, now 375, now 400. Bid 400, 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. I'm 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. Bid 4 and a half, now 475. I need 475, 4 and a half, now 475. Bid 475, now 500. 500, now 5 quarter. 5 and a bid, now 5 and a quarter. Bid 5 and a quarter, 525. Sold $500, sold $500. Lot number 55 is a 2010 Ford F-150. This one here, folks, is a 2010 Ford F-150, folks. 19 and a half, now 2,000. Bid 2,000. 19 and a half, now 2,000, now 2,050. Bid 2,050. I'm at 2,000, now 2,050, now 21. I need 21. 2,050, now 21. Bid 21, now 21 and a half. I'm 21 and a half, now 22. Bid 22, 2,200. Now 22 and a half, now 23. I'm 2,300, now 23 and a half. Bid 23 and a half, 2,350. Now 24. 2,400, now 24 and a half. I'm at 2,400, now 24 and a half, now 25. Bid 25. 24 and a half, now 25. Bid 25, 2,500. Sold 24 and a half, sold 24 and a half. Lot number 56 is a 2016 Hyundai Elantra, folks. This one here is a 2016 Hyundai Elantra. 675, now 700. I'm 675, now 700, now 7 and a quarter. 700 bid, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter, 725, 725. Now 7 and a half. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half, 750. Now 775. 7 and a half, now 775. Bid 775. 775. Now 800. Bid 800. 775. Now 800. Bid 800. Sold 775. Sold 775. Lot number 57 is a 2001 Chevrolet Tahoe. 775 Maria. I don't know what it's doing. Hold on.
Was it the correct one?
It's because it has a blink. Hold on. 2001 Chevrolet Tahoe. It kind of froze. It's still going. Hold on. 57. I'm just making sure because now we lost it. I lost connection. Okay. We're still going on the 2001 Chevy Tahoe. Sorry, folks. Looks like we had a little bit of a glitch with the internet. On the 2001 Chevy Tahoe, I'm at 9.5, now 975. I'm 9.5, now 975. The 975, 9.5, now 975. And we're still on the other truck. It already sold. 9.5, sold. 9.5. Michael Byers not paying attention. Lot number 58 is, it's okay, 1997 Ford F-150. Now we're on that one. 1997 Ford F-150. Here we go, folks. 6 1/4, now 6.5. I'm at 675, now 700. Bid 700, 675, now 700. Bid 700, 7 1/4, now 7.5. I'm 7 1/4, now 7.5. Bid 7.5, 7 1/4, now 7.5. 775, now 800. 8 1/4, now 8.5. I'm 8 1/4, now 8.5. Bid 8.5, 850, 850. 875, now 900. Bid 900, 875, now 900. Bid 900, $900. 9 1/4, now 9.5. I need 9.5. 9 1/4, now 9.5. Bid 9.5, 950, 950, now 975. I'm 9.5, now 975. Bid 975. Now 1,000. Bid 1,000. It's the connection's not good. 975, now 1,000. Sold 975. Sold 975. Lot number 59 is going to be a 2001 Chevrolet Tahoe. This one here, folks, is going to be the 2001 Chevy Tahoe, folks. 575, now 600. Bid 600. 575, now 600. Now 6 1/4. 600 bid, now 6 1/4. Bid 6 1/4. 625. 6 1/4, now 6.5. I'm 6 1/4, now 6.5, now 675. 675, now 700. Bid 700, now 7 1/4. 700 bid, now 7 1/4, now 7.5. I'm 7 1/4, now 7.5, now 775. Bid 775, 775. 775. 800, now 8 1/4, now 8.5. I'm 8 1/4, now 8.5. Bid 8.5, now 875. I'm 8.5, now 875, now 900. Bid 900, $900. 900, now 9 1/4. 900 bid, now 9 1/4. Bid 9 1/4, now 9.5. I'm 9 1/4, now 9.5. Now 975. I'm 9.5, now 975. Bid 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 1,050. 1,000. All right. Next up is going to be lot number 60. This is a 2001 GMC Sierra. This one here, folks, 2001 GMC Sierra, 600, now 6 1/4. 600 bid, now 6 1/4. Bid 6 1/4. 625, now 6.5. I'm 6 1/4, now 6.5. Bid 6.5. Now 675. I'm 6.5, now 675. Bid 675, now 700. Bid 700, now 7 1/4. 700 bid, now 7 1/4. Bid 7 1/4. 725, now 7.5. I'm at 7.5, now 775. 775, now 800. Bid 800, $800. Sold 775. Sold 775. Next up is going to be lot number 61. It is a 2003 Hummer H2. This one here, folks, 2003 Hummer H2. 1300, now 13 and a half. I'm at 1300, now 13 and a half. Bid 13 and a half, now 14. I'm 14 and a half, now 15. 1500, now 15 and a half. 15 and a half, now 16. I need 16. 15 and a half, now 16. Bid 16, 1600, now 16 and a half, now 17. Bid 17. 1700, now 17 and a half. 18. Bid 1800, 17 and a half, now 1800. 1800, now 18 and a half. I'm at 1800, now 18 and a half. Bid 18 and a half, 1850. Now 19, now 19 and a half. I'm 19 and a half, now 2000. Bid 2000. 19 and a half, now 2000. Sold 19 and a half. Sold 19 and a half. Lot number 62 is a 2014 Ford Escape. 2014 Ford Escape, folks. There it is. 8.5, now 875. I'm at 8.5, now 875. 875, now 900. Bid 900. 875, now 900. Bid 900. 875, now 900. 9.5, now 975. I'm at 9.5, 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 1,050. $1,000 bid, now 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100. 1,100 means 10. 1,100, now 11 and a half. I'm at 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, now 12 and a half. I need 12 and a half. 1,200, now 12 and a half. Bid 12 and a half. Bid 1,250. Sold $1,200. Sold $1,200. Lot number 63 is going to be the 2007 Ford F-150. This is your 2007 Ford F-150. You're not the favorite. 775, now 800. 775, now 800, now 8 and a quarter. Now 8 and a quarter. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. But you deal this. 8 and a half, now 875. I'm 875, now 900. Bid 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. I need 9 and a half. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Now 975. I'm 9 and a half, 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 1,050. 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100 means 10. 1,100, now 11 and a half. I'm at 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, now 12 and a half. I need 12 and a half. 1,200, now 12 and a half. Bid 12 and a half, 1,250. Now 13. I need 13, now 13 and a half. 1,300, now 13 and a half. Bid 13 and a half. 1,350, now 14. I need 14. 1,400, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half, 1,450. Sold $1,400. Sold $1,400. Lot number 64 is the 2003 Toyota Corolla. This one here, folks, is a 2003 Toyota Corolla. I'm at 500, now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a bit, now 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. I need 5 and a half, now 575. Bid 575, 575. 575, now 600. Bid 600, now 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half, now 675. 675, now 700. Bid 700, $700, now 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half, now 775. 775, now 800. Bid 800, now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid, now 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I need 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 850, 850. Sold 8 and a quarter. Sold 8 and a quarter. Lot number 65 is going to be the 1998 Jeep Cherokee, folks. 1998 Jeep Cherokee. 475, now 500. Bid 500. 475, now 500. Now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a bid, now 5 and a quarter. Bid 5 and a quarter. 525, 525. Now 5 and a half. 5 and a half, now 575, now 600. Bid 600. 575, now 600. Now 6 and a quarter. 600 bid, now 6 and a quarter. Bid 6 and a quarter. 625. 6 and a quarter. Sold $600. Sold $600. Lot number 66 is going to be the 2002 Chevrolet Tahoe. This one here, folks, 2002 Chevrolet Tahoe. 4.25, now 4.5. I'm at 4.25, now 4.5, now 475. 475, now 500. Bid 500, 475, now 500. $500, now 5.25. 5 and a bid, now 5.25. Bid 5.25, 525, 525. Now 5.5. I'm 5.5, now 575. 575, now 600. Bid 600, now 6.25. 600 bid, now 6.25. Bid 6.25, now 6.5. I'm 6.25, now 6.5. Bid 6.5. 650. Now 675. I'm 6.5. 675. Now 700. Bid 700. Now 7.25. 7.25. Now 7.5. Bid 7.5. 750. 7.5. Now 775. 775. Now 800. Bid 800. $800. 775. Now 800. Now 8.25. 800 bid. Now 8.25. Bid 8.25. 825. 825. Sold $800. Sold $800. Lot number 67 is going to be the 2002 Chevrolet Suburban. 2002 Chevy Suburban, folks. Here we go. 4.25, now 4.5. I'm 4.25, now 4.5. Bid 4.5, 475, now 500. Bid 500, 475, now 500. Bid 500, $500. 500, 5.25, 5.5, now 575. I'm at 5.5, now 575, now 600. Bid 600, now 6.25. 600 bid, now 6.25. Bid 6.25, now 6.5. I'm at 6.25, now 6.5. Bid 6.5. 650, now 675. 675, now 700. Bid 700, $700. Now 7.25. 700 bid, now 7.25, now 7.5. I'm at 7.25, now 7.5. Bid 7.5. Now 775. 7.5, now 775, now 800. Bid 800, $800. 775, now 800. Bid 800. Sold 775. Sold 775. Lot number 68 is going to be the 2003 Chevrolet Silverado. 2003 Chevrolet Silverado, folks. Here we go. 7.25, now 7.5. I'm at 7.25, now 7.5. Bid 7.5. 7.25, now 7.5. Now 775. I'm at 775, now 800. Bid 800, now 8.25. 800 bid, now 8.25. Bid 8.25, 825, 825, now 8.5. I'm 8.25, now 8.5. Bid 8.5. 8.25, now 8.5. Sold 8.25. Sold 8.25. Lot number 69 is your 2009 Ford Expedition. 2009 Ford Expedition, folks. 6.25, now 6.5. I'm at 6.25, now 6.5. Bid 6.5. 650. 650. 675, now 700. I'm 675, now 700. Bid 700. 7.25, 7.5. 7.25, now 7.5. Now 775. 775, now 800. Bid 800, $800. Bid 800. Now 8.25, now 8.5. I'm 8.25, now 8.5. Bid 8.5, 850. 8.5. 875, now 900. Bid 900. 875, now 900. Bid 900. Now 9.25. 900 bid, now 9.25. Bid 9.25. 925, 925. Now 9.5. I'm 9.25, now 9.5. Bid 9.5. 950. Now 975. I'm at 9.5, now 975. Bid 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000. 975, now 1,000. Sold 975. Sold 975. Is going to be the 2003 Jeep Liberty. This one here is the 2003 Jeep Liberty. 3.5, now 375. 375, 400, now 4.25. 400 bid, now 4.25. 4.25, now 4.5. 4.25, now 4.5. Bid 4.5. 475, now 500, now 5.25. 575, 575. 575, now 600. Bid 600. 600, now 6.25. 600 and a quarter. 625. Sold $600. Sold $600. Lot number 71 is going to be the 1990 Chevrolet C1500, folks. 1990 Chevrolet C1500. 2.25, not 2.5. I'm at 2.25, not 2.5. Bid 2.5, 2.25, not 2.5. 275, now 3. Bid 300. 275, now 300. 3.25, now 3.5. I'm 3.5, now 375, now 400. Bid 400, 4.25, now 4.5. I'm 4.25, now 4.5, now 475. Bid 475, now 500. $500. Bid 500. 475, now 500. Sold 475. Sold 475. Lot number 72 is a rebuild salvage, folks. This is a rebuild salvage 2012 Ford F-150, folks. Rebuild salvage. I'm at 1600, now 16 and a half. 1600, now 16 and a half. Bid 16 and a half, 1650. Sold $1,600. Sold $1,600. Lot number 73 is a no engine, no transmission 1995 Chevrolet 1500 series. No engine, no transmission. Esta no tiene motor y no tiene transmisión, como puede ver. 1995 Chevy 1500 series, folks. 275, now 300. I'm at 275, now 300. La Concha. 275, now 300. Sold 275. Sold 275. Lot number 74 is a rebuild salvage, folks. 2001 Hyundai Kona. It is a rebuild salvage 2021 Hyundai Kona. Here we go. 7.5, now 775. I'm at 7.5, now 775. 775. Get your bids in, folks. 800, 8.25, now 8.5. I'm 8.5, now 875, now 900, 9.25. I'm 9.25, now 9.5, 975, now 1,000, 1,050. Bid 1,050, 1,100, now 11.5. I need 11.5, means 10.50. 1,100, now 11.5. Bid 11.5, now 1,200. I bid 1,200, now 12.5. Now 13, now 13.5. 13.5, now 14, now 14.5, now 15. Bid 15, now 15.5. Bid 15.5, 15.50. 1,550. 15.50, now 16. I'm 1,600, now 16.5. Bid 16.5. 1,650. Now 17. 1,700, now 17.5. Bid 17.5. 1,750. Sold 1,700. Sold 1,700. Next up is going to be the 1998 Ford Explorer. Lot number 75 is a 1998 Ford Explorer, folks. 400, 4.25, 4.5, now 475. 475, now 500. Bid 500, $500. 475, now 500. Bid 500, now 5.25. 500 bid, now 5.25, now 5.5. I need 5.5. 5.25, now 5.5. Bid 5.5, 550. Now 575. I'm at 5.5, now 575. Bid 575. Sold 5.5. Sold 5.5. Lot number 76 is a 2008 Toyota Tundra. Last one on the road, folks. I'm going to ask you to please bid off your pictures because this is the last one on the road so we can get this truck and trailer turned around. All right, 1,600, now 16.5 on the 2008 Toyota Tundra. 16.5, now 17, now 17.5, now 18. And 1,800, now 18.5, now 19. Bid 19, now 19.5. 19.5, now 2,000. Bid 2,000, those $1,000, now 2,050. I'm at 2,050, now 21. Bid 21, now 21.5, now 22. I'm 2,200, now 22.5. Bid 22.5, now 23. 2,300, 23.5, now 24, now 24.5. I'm at 24.5, now 25, now 25.5. Bid 25.5, now 26. 2,600, now 26.5. Bid 26.5. Whoa. Sold $2,600. Sold $2,600. Keeping me on my toes, Daniel. Lot number 77 is a 2006 Mazda 6, folks. The 2006 Mazda 6. How about that? Let's just go forward. All right, 2006 Mazda 6, folks. 200, now 2.25. 200 bid, now 2.25. Bid 2.25. Sold. $200. Sold. $200. Next up, lot number 78, Rebuild Salvage, folks. Rebuild Salvage 2010 Ford Flex. Rebuild Salvage. 575, 600, now 6.25. 600 bid, now 6.25. Bid 6.25. 625, now 6.5. I'm 6.5, now 675. I'm 6.5, now 675. Bid 675, now 700. I need 700. 700, now 7.25. 700 bid, now 7.25, now 7.5. I'm 7.25, 100. Bid 800. 775, now 800. Sold 775. Sold 775. Lot number 79 is a 2003 Acura TL. 2003 Acura TL, folks. I'm at 200, now 2.25. This is your lot number 79, folks. 275, 300, now 3.25. 300 bid, now 3.25, now 3.5. I'm 3.5, now 375. Bid 375, 400, 4.25, 4.5, now 475. 475, 500, now 5.25. Bid 5.25. 525, 525. Now 5.5. I'm 5.5, now 575. 5.5, now 575, now 600, now 6.25. 600 bid, now 6.25. Bid 6.25, now 6.5. I'm 6.5, now 675. Bid 675, now 700. I need 700. 675, now 700. Bid 700.